Welcome to Idaho Today. I'm Melissa Paul, and this week's Mom Matters, we're focusing on caregivers, specifically those moms who are also caring for aging parents, also known as the sandwich generation. So I talked with Dr. Macy Smith about navigating the challenges in this chapter of life. Exactly does sandwich generation mean?
So it's just exactly what it says, a sandwich. You have 2 pieces of bread and meat and a whole bunch of other stuff in the middle. And that stuff that's in the middle is the caregiver. It's the caregiver that's caring for their own family and also caring for an older adult loved one, not even recognizing that they're chomping away at the bits and they're not even taking care of themselves. They're not even visualizing themselves in many cases, Melissa, that they are a caregiver. And so when you don't identify as a caregiver, then you don't seek those resources and supports that you so desperately need. So I tell families often, if you are missing out or if you are not doing the things you used to enjoy doing, such as going out to dinner, getting your hair done, nails done, going to the barbershop, if you're not doing those things anymore, you could be dealing with some burnout or even compassion fatigue. If you are very irritable and agitated and just snapping on people, and that's not you, you could be dealing with some burnout. If you ever look in the mirror and you do not recognize who you see, that could be a sign of burnout, and it could be a sign that you really are taking care of everybody else around you, but you're neglecting yourself.
Let's talk about being in the sandwich generation in particular, and what that looks like when someone takes on the task of caring for an older family member with dementia. What are some of the things they need to really sit down and evaluate when taking that on?
Well, first you want to identify that it is dementia, right? Because there is normal age memory impairment that may look just like dementia, but it's just a normal part of aging. And so you want to be able to write down the concerns that you're having and share those thoughts with other family members, close friends, or even if your loved one allows you to accompany them to the doctor, you want to talk with the doctor about what you're seeing to see what could possibly be going on. And then once you have that diagnosis, then you want to come to terms with what that looks like. A lot of times, Melissa, family members are dealing with anticipatory grief. The mom or the dad or the loved one they once knew is fading away or in their minds dying away right in front of their eyes, but being able to learn that this is now a new normal. They are still people first. They just happen to have dementia. And so being able to cope with that through learning different strategies and tools and techniques to be able to ensure that you're keeping the heart and the soul of the person alive and at the forefront. And so if those emotions are not put in check, then it's going to affect that person's overall health, their medical care. It's going to affect the way they interact and engage with their own family and their loved ones. And so now their family may begin to suffer in some cases. And so being able to wrap your mind around this big old disease, such as Alzheimer's disease or a progressive type of dementia, and really understand what it is and what that journey may look like for you and your loved ones. And then you want to start building a team, pulling together any and everyone who has a vested interest in that loved one and map out a plan for what that care is going to look like. That way the load won't be resting on the shoulders of one person.
There's a quote, because you wrote a book to give some guidance for those on this. And there's a lovely quote that I love. And correct me if I'm wrong, but you say something along the lines of, you can't be everything to everyone because then you're nothing to yourself.
Absolutely. Right? And you can't pour from an empty cup. Try it and
exactly.
See how that works. When you're everything to everybody else, then you're nothing for yourself. You're not even leaving room for anyone to love on you, to uplift you, to support you, because you've just depleted everything that you've had and giving it to other people. And they're going to take it. They're going to take as much as you give, they are going to take it. And so you really do have to put yourself first. It is not selfish to put yourself first. It is selfless. And if you don't put yourself first, then you can't be everything to everybody. So my book is A Dementia Caregiver Call to Action. It really is a blueprint for what family members can expect. Number one, when they think something might be going on with their loved one, when they actually get the official diagnosis, and then how to build that team afterwards. Like you said earlier, you can't do it by yourself. I don't care how much you try, you're not going to be able to do it. So I tell you exactly who to call, what to say, and what to expect for the journey ahead.
And where do we find that book?
My book is available on Amazon, also on Barnes & Noble, and anywhere you get your books.
Wonderful. Dr. Smith, a very gracious thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.